like no other. You are now tuned into the No Cap Sports Show, where sports and combos collide. Authentic, unapologetic, no edits, no cap. Let the convo begin. No cap.
The No Cap Sports Show podcast, where sports and convos collide. I am your host, Fredo.
I'm your host, Cobra. What's up, Fredo? What's good, baby?
Hey, nothing much, big little bro. Let me tell you something, man. It's two-man game tonight, man. It's Embiid and Maxey tonight, champ. no bullshit, for real, for right now.
Yeah.
How you be, champ?
Man, I'm good, man. You know, everything is going well. You know, it's hump day. You know, it's all downhill from here in a good way. You know, we're getting to the weekend, so I'm looking forward to that. But other than that, man, no complaints. Got good sports on TV. Got good. Hold on, let me add old dog. Okay.
Oh.
What's up, Cuzzo?
What's up, Just coming
What's up, bro?
I'm just coming off the field working with all the mediocre guys. Just trash. Just finished working with those guys. Coming off the field, you know, us mediocre guys need a little extra help. So just finished working with those mediocre guys.
Hey, he throwing major shots at you, Fredo. You know that's you.
It's all good, man.
That ain't for Fredo. Fredo just said he was trash. That's his opinion.
Hey, man,
that mediocre is for Mo. That's straight for Money Mo. So,
hey, Mo, hey, look.
Where Money Mo at?
Mo not on tonight.
He done the wreck. He done the wreck tonight.
Yeah, because I was definitely
me and Mo catching strays tonight, man.
Hey, look, ain't no straight. Ain't no straight. You mean straight? STRATE. Straight. Yeah. Fuck all that. Yeah, I'm ready tonight.
Let's God damn it. Hey, look at it, man. Let's go ahead and get with it, man. I mean, for real. Hey, but before we tap into that, let me ask you this, Omar, because I read something on my timeline about Deion Sanders and a tweet or what have you. I don't know if you heard or read up on that. Basically something in reference to Kobe. You chime in on this as well, man. It was something about, I guess, a former player went in the transfer portal, left or what have you. Right. And, you know, was very critical of that program at Colorado. The son, Shedeur Sanders, comment saying that he didn't know who he really was or is and stuff like that. Deion chimed in. You know, long story short, you know what it was. What do you think about that, bro?
The same thing I told you about it before. Deion Sanders is cool. If you one of his guys, he's gonna make sure that you are good to go. I think it's unfortunate. We don't know. I would love to find out the details. I think it's two sides to every story. Right. But the fact that the reason why probably his son don't know who he is because he was out at Fashion Week out in Europe and London when he should have been at the team conditioning and workout program. So maybe that's the reason why he don't know who he is. And maybe that gentleman was out partying like the other boy McClain was in Houston.
What's up, KG?
You know, he was out partying somewhere or whatever. So I think it's two sides to every story. What up, boy? I think it's two sides to every story. But if you're gonna hold one person accountable and everybody gotta be at meetings or everybody gotta be a certain thing, then I think everybody should be able to. Everybody should have to be at those meetings, so forth and so forth. Now, it's the difference if you have a family situation that's going on, or you got presence of, or you representing Colorado, or you representing whatever university at whatever it may be. The press conference or the opening, how you do the opening press conferences or whatever the case may be for the season and things like that. That's something totally different. But the fact that you miss a workout or you missing workouts because you at Fashion Week, then I would have a problem with that as a teammate. But hey, what do I know? Yeah. So
what you think, Cole?
Kobe, what you think?
No, man, I agree 100% with old dog. And I follow the story. This young man, it's unfortunate that this young man is going through this situation to feel the way he does. And I've always had the opinion after watching last year that And I know it's only natural, but I always had the opinion that Dion, he prioritized, the well being and the future of his sons and also 12,
Yeah, yeah.
And I think you need to pour into all of your players. You need to show that everybody is one unit and everybody will be held accountable. But he has not shown that. We saw incidents where Shador halftime, he on his phone, on Instagram, Twitter, or whatever the hell he on. Come on, that's not leadership. And then we never even heard of how he was held accountable for doing that. It was just swept under the rug. And like old dog say, Shador, he's running around like a celebrity. I mean, which he kind of is, but still, he's out here like a celebrity at Fashion Week, at this event, that event. But those guys that you need to help you win ball games is back in Colorado, putting in that work, grinding. Like those guys that you may not know, that's trying to be on the come up, that's trying to get on the field, that's going to give you everything they have for you to win ball games. Them the guys that you need to be there, showing that you support them, showing that you won, and giving them encouragement and motivation, and let them know that you're there for them.
Yes, sir.
I agree, man. Hey, yeah, great perspectives from both of you guys, man. Well, look here, man. Without further ado, man, we about to tap into it right quick, man. These NBA playoffs, man. Especially that game last night with Philadelphia and the New York Knicks, man. Shout out to Philadelphia, man. Shout out to Tyrese Maxey, man. He just my goodness, he's been getting it done. And not only that, man, I don't know. I was somewhat happy last night because that Knicks fan base, man, is just crazy. They just they act like they didn't won about 15 straight championships. I'm like, yo, just chill, relax. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing a little bit too much or what have you. I'm glad
it's been a long time, though.
I think that's the reason why they going crazy is because it's been a long time before they even had a chance to even come close to winning a series. And the fact that they, was 26 seconds away last night. I mean, we all know those big city markets, man, those fans are crazy. New York, Philadelphia, the other big cities or whatever the case may be. And I think the fact that they was 26 seconds away from winning their first series, I think that's the reason why they were so, hype and was going crazy.
I think the Sixers would have something to say about that. I think they was a couple of seconds away from winning the first game or what have you.
Yep.
Pretty much same situation down to the last drop at the end of the day, and it didn't favor them at the end of the day. So, but yeah, man. So tell me what you think about that series, man. I know we've been going back and forth with our group text. You know what I'm saying? I've been very critical of Tobias Harris. Small forward of that played for the Philadelphia 76ers, and I stand on it. I do. You know what I'm saying? And we can go, and I can go ahead and give the viewers and listeners just background in terms of what I'm talking about. So to all our viewers and listeners out there, me and my bros, pretty much we've been having, like I said, back and forth text messages, and I was very critical of Tobias Harris. I basically called him trash. And basically what I'm saying is this. To me, he's a and I want to make sure that I phrase this right. He's basically a role player. He's basically a max contract role player that's ineffective in key moments of the game. That's what I feel. Now, I'm gonna say this, and Kobe, you brought this to my attention. When he was with Orlando, and when he was with LA Clippers, in his first couple of years with Philadelphia, I think it was under Brett Brown. He was doing everything. He can take you off the dribble. He wasn't much of like he's basically right now. He's a catch and shoot guy. That's it. He doesn't affect the game at all. I looked at it last night. O sent the text message saying that he scored 17 points. Okay, yeah, he scored 17 points.
It was 19. 19 I just sent you the stats. I just sent you the stats. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just and then you're right. I looked at it, but his stats are misleading in a sense because he disappears throughout the whole entire game. He's just basically just running on the 3-point line. That's it. And I'm just like, hold on.
Well, Go ahead.
So Kobe was basically saying that, well, Fred, you got to take into effect that, you know, the offensive change and you know what I'm saying, and you may have to look at Nick Nurse, and I'm like, I can't rock with that. Oh, because the fact of the matter is this: Nick Nurse ran that same offense when he was at Toronto with Kawhi Leonard, right? Kyle Lowry, Van Fleet, right? And Pascal Siakam, and they was getting busy. So if you take Sial Pascal or what have you, and you put him on that team or what have you in terms of Philadelphia, he's effective. But you're looking at Tobias, he's just basically a catch and shoot guy. It's like his game has truly diminished. And I mean that's why I've been very critical of him, bro. At the end of the day,
right?
Y'all say what to that?
Well, no, that I understand exactly what you're saying, but sometimes when you watch the game and you see, yeah, he is running up and down the court. You are 1,000% right. He was, and it was one point in the game. That's why I said in the text message, it looked like he literally spotted up and was trying to get the ball and was trying to get the point guard Maxey to give him the ball because he had Bronson on him at the foul line. He had posted up. They didn't give him the ball. I give you a perfect example. We had him on the show, Brandon Lloyd. Yes. He was ineffective. He came here, big deal. He came to your Washington Redskins team, and he was inefficient. Maybe 30 catches in 2 years.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Because of the system and like he told us, it's a lot of shit that goes on behind the scenes that we don't have anything to do with. We don't know. What I'm saying is, first of all, he playing with Embiid. And I'm going to tell you right now, if I was to play against Embiid, I'm taking his legs out, I'm undercutting him, I'm going to hurt him. I'm letting you know now. Because he is a dirty player. He hit Bronson in the face. He pulled the other game, he pulled the dude's leg. Man, what if that man tears ACL or something by pulling that man's leg when he jumped up in the air? Don't tell me y'all didn't see that play.
I did.
When I played, I was the enforcer. I played football. And if somebody did that to Kobe or you, Fredo, they got to see me. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Period.
Right.
I lost all respect for Joel Embiid. I don't like his game. So, but with that being said, Joel Embiid, the offense goes through Embiid, Maxey, right? Which it should. But you can't sit up there and ask Tobias Harris to do the same shit he was doing and go. First of all, we ain't never count nobody money. It ain't his fault that they gave him a max deal. We talked about that. That's not on him. He just like if it was Fredo was up and he was being a free agent, he's gonna go to the highest bidder, whoever gives him the most money. And what he was doing in the beginning when he first got there to what he's doing now. I mean, what you want him to do? Complain and try to get more touches, try to get more shots? Embiid ain't going for that. Maxey need his shots. Embiid, everything runs through Maxey and Embiid. Just like I told you when they did the thing. Maxey passed him the ball with 1 second left to go on the shot clock. I mean, what you want? Come on, Fredo. He's running up and down. You right, but is that his fault?
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what it is, bro.
Okay.
Some of it is his fault. Now until you guys argument, hey, you're right. It could be a system issue or what have you. I just know this. I've been paying attention to this guy for the past couple of years, and it seems after he signed that $180 million contract, I'm not counting that man money. His productivity has slipped tremendously. The things that I alluded to earlier that he was doing, he stopped doing. That's just like if Paul George was in his position, what you understand what I'm saying? Would his production stop? Or whether it's Kawhi Leonard or whether it's Pascal Siakam, would his production stop? But it just seems like the things that he was doing before, it stopped. He's not effective as he, you know what I'm saying?
That's two different type of players, brother. Like that, we can't compare. And just like you said about
because I'm talking about the system.
I know, but you said but you comparing because he is a max player deal. You saying because so if he wasn't a max contract guy and he just had a nice contract, would you still have that same criticism towards him?
I would, because I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm glad you said that. Hold on. I'm saying this. Hold on, Fredo. I'm saying this.
Come on, bro.
I look at this. I'll tell you this. I look at Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre has more impact on the game itself than Tobias Harris. And he's on a 1-year deal. And you can sit up there and shake your head all you want to. Kobe, you know better. You're a basketball savant. You know better. He has more impact on the game from a defensive standpoint. And he, you know what I'm saying? And in terms of, like I said, he slashed to the basket or what have you.
From a defensive standpoint,
I got to chime in.
Too, Fredo, what you call him? Tobias Harris was checking Bronson. They both was checking Bronson, trying to make him have tough shots. They
100%.
both doing that. Bronson, Tobias Harris starts off on him first, and then Kelly Oubre goes on him. They both are doing it. What's the difference?
I just seen him for the past couple of years. I've seen him under Nick Nurse's offense. I've seen him under Doc Rivers' offense. I've seen him run pin downs for this guy. I've seen him run plays for this guy. And this guy is very inconsistent in the worst freaking way. And he does not impact it. He's just out. He's just a jag. That's what he is. He's just another guy.
Fred, I think you way off on this one.
Okay, bro. Okay, I respect that.
And we chatted about this on the group chat, but when you're playing team sports, sometimes depending on the player you are, who the coach liked the most, or who number one in the pecking order, who number two in the pecking order, sometimes you have to play out of your role. You have to play a role that you're not accustomed to. We all know what Tobias Harris is capable of because we've seen it. And to me, just watching him over the years, he's been a model of consistency, not only with his play, but how he is in the locker room as well. The man averaged 17.5 points, just under 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and he's shooting 49% from the field. That's efficient.
Where's the impact?
He's a third option. He's a two-way player. He's a third option. And
where's the third option at Cole? I don't see him as a third option.
Embiid, look, when you come down the court, Embiid has to get the ball. He's getting the ball first and foremost. He's getting the ball
first and second.
And when Embiid get the ball, everybody know he's a black hole. He's going to hold that motherfucker until he know he can't get a shot. And then he may kick it out. And if he kick it out, guess who's going to be two? It's going to be the Maxey, because Maxey the second option. He's another one. If the players call for him, he has the ball. He's dribbling. He's looking for ball screens, looking for a second ball screen until he finds his opening so he can shoot the ball. And he's going to look until he see that he doesn't have a shot, and then he'll kick it out to a Tobias Harris, or he'll kick it out to a Kelly Oubre. But guess what? When they do that, the shot clock at 5, 4, 3. Now how efficient can you be when the only thing you got to work with is single digits on the shot clock? And I think Tobias Harris has done a damn great job of averaging 17.5 points and shooting 49% from the field, given what he's working with. We all know he's capable of. Like, for the past 6 years, he's been 17, 18, 19 points every year. Every year. He hasn't dipped. Not once. So
Kobe, wait. Cole. Hold on, Cole. We said he was the third option. That's a lie. He was not the third option. You got to remember, James Harden was there last year.
Right.
So he was the fourth option. You got it goes through Embiid, James Harden, Maxey, and then him. Come on, man. What you talking about?
Guys.
I understand. We all. That's your opinion, Fredo. So right. we good. But when you saying, but I do not think I haven't known you that long, but I know you enough. I do not think you are having that same passion about this gentleman if he wasn't on a max contract. If he was 4 for 40, making $10 million a year, I don't think you would have that same type of passion.
If you 4 for 40 and you're not on the max contract, goddamn, I'll be raising hell like, what the fuck you doing on the damn court?
Yeah. And I asked you to do this because I did it yesterday. I said, look at every team in the NBA's third option and look at their production. Look at their stats. Tobias Harris is just as good or better than any third option in the league. And that's a fact. That's
my problem, like I said,
I'm sitting here looking at his career averages right now. The man averaged 17 points and 48% from the field for his career.
I get what you're career. You see, we talking about stats, right? Me and you, and stats can be misleading. I get that, right? Kobe, you can hold on, Kobe. You can drop 40 points today and have 10 rebounds, right? But I look in the paper and I found that Kobe shot 9 for 30 from the daggone field.
Well, we know that's not happening because he don't get 30 shots. We know that.
I'm right. I'm giving an example.
But the 9 for 30 example, you got to throw that out the window for the simple fact that he shoots 48% for his career. He damn near 50% shooter.
Facts. That's facts.
I just like I said. My thing with him, man, is just the impact. Those are not impactful stats. That's the only thing I'm saying. You got
what he's supposed to do. And look, and Fred, I'm gonna give you a personal example. I've been in this situation. When I was in college, they made me play a role that I wasn't accustomed to. I could have did 80% more than what I did. But the system that particular coach had me playing a certain way, and I didn't use 80% of what I could do. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a great analogy, Kobe. But here's the thing, Kobe. I've seen this guy over the past couple of years under Nick Nurse's offense and under Doc Rivers' offense compared to Brett Brown's offense, where he was highly productive.
Well, you just answered your own question. One system versus another system. He did great in this system, but didn't do great in another system. That you just answered your own damn question, Fredo. Next topic, goddammit. Next topic.
No, man,
next topic.
Kobe, I'm not finished. The fact that it's a system, but Kobe, this man has passed up shots. And even when he's had shots, he's missed easy shots. I'm just saying, my problem with him has just been a lack of consistency and lack of impact, bro.
You're right. A lack of consistency. Fredo, you're right. A lack of consistency, but his career average is 50. He almost 50%. You're right. So if that's a lack of consistency, so be it. You're right.
For his career, he averaging just under 17, and he's averaging 17 and a half this year. That sounds damn consistent to me, brother.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, B-Dub said if Philly loses, they should move Embiid. Get value for him before he breaks down. What y'all think?
He already broke down, B-Dub.
He already broke down, B-Dub.
He already be gone. Don't nobody want to play with no.
What's up, Cuzzo? That's BA talking. So look here, man. Do the Knicks stand a chance to get back into this game? I mean, getting back to the series, should I say?
What do you mean they up?
I mean, I'm sorry, Philadelphia.
Oh, okay. I was about to say
my bad. Yeah.
No, I mean, look,
the pressure's on New York.
The pressure is on New York, but I have every expectation for New York to close it out because I think that Philly has to play like above and beyond just to beat them. And yesterday they had a extraordinary performance out of Maxey. They lost the game the other day when they had two big performances out of Embiid and Maxey. So I just think those two have to do too much, put up huge numbers just to be in the game and have a chance to win. And I think New York has just been consistent the whole time.
I was very disappointed at Brunson yesterday in overtime.
Yeah,
he shot out of the 9 shots that they New York Knicks took, he took 8 of them. That's not point guard stuff. And don't you dare get mad at that gentleman when you go up for a shot and then you throw the ball away and then try to look and act like
going in there to rebound.
No, he was going to go get a rebound because your ass done shot in 8 fucking straight times. That shit was awful. That shit was awful. If I was his dad on the bench, I would have told your ass is walking home or catch the subway.
All right, let me ask you this. So let me ask you this, Kobe. What would you have done? What would you have done in that situation when Philadelphia was down by 3 and Maxey came and hit that, you know what I'm saying, that 3 ball? Would you have fouled? Why? I mean, why don't coaches foul in that situation, man? Send him to the line.
Go ahead, Cole. Since you the basketball savant.
You're a basketball savant, man. You're a football savant.
No. No. Go ahead, Cole. Go ahead, Cole.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, for each his own. You know, I get it, but I mean, Maxey made a tough shot. That's a low percentage shot that he took. You know what I mean? It was a long tray ball, you know,
But
on
you
the
don't.
move.
But you won't foul. You don't foul in that situation.
I just
I'll
think it.
play the numbers on that. I'm fouling.
I just think it's preference. It's
Okay.
preference, just because stuff can go wrong too when you go and try to foul a 3-point shooter before he shoot the shot as well. So, I mean, to me, I'm from the old school, so I like good, solid defense, stay in front, contest without fouling, and you live with the results.
Facts.
What you got? Oh,
Same exact thing. No, I'm 1,000% with Big Cuz. Exactly with what he said. I mean, you know, if Hart go to the free throw line and make one or two of those big time free throws, we not in it. They're not in that situation anyway. I'm a little disappointed at the big fella. You got to know to contest, but don't get that close. So that way they don't even hit the 4-point play. But I'm never gonna be mad at somebody trying to contest, somebody
right.
trying to do the thing. That's part of it. You got to learn from it. We're gonna come back and when we got them down, you got to step on their neck. You got to step on their neck. But I need my point guard. I need my point guard to sometimes it ain't your time to shoot.
Yeah.
It ain't your time to shoot. Sometimes you got to be a facilitator and get people the ball. You got to get people the ball. You do not go. You took 9 shots in the overtime. I mean, you out of the 9 shots that they shot, New York Knicks shot, he took 8.
And
you can. I'm
Mr.
not
Critical
saying don't
and Mr.
take
Critical
4.
free throw.
Right. I'm not saying don't take 4. But come on, man. Everybody pros.
Right.
Everybody pros. Come on, man. And sometimes when you go to them in crucial situations like that, which we've learned from the past and stuff like that, when you do make a pass, you build their confidence in them, and that way you going for later on in the playoffs, you getting them right. You getting them right. So if you let them know, shit, we seen that on what was it, The Last Dance? Steve Kerr said I had to be ready. Mike said I'm coming to you.
Right.
Come on, man. You got to be right. So what I'm saying is, even if then you never know, that might have got somebody else going, and then that would have took the pressure off you. Now you don't got to face them double teaming and people, hedging and coming back and stuff like that. Like, come on, Bronson. Come on, bro. You know better than that, man. You don't take no 9. You don't take no damn 9, 8 out of the 9 shots as a point guard.
Right. Yeah,
you're
right.
Most savants know that. You know what I'm saying? Point guard, from one point guard to another. They had scholarship offers as well to play basketball. Do your homework, Fredo. Yeah.
I knew you was a multi-sport athlete. That I know. So let me ask you this. Give me your predictions, man, in terms of the Minnesota Timberwolves and Denver Nuggets series, man. That's going to be a hell of a series right there, bro.
I can't wait to see it.
I can't wait either, man. What's Saturday night? Yeah.
Can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. I'm tuned in. I'm live, up close and personal. I know we supposed to have our party out at the winery. It's supposed to be bad weather, raining or whatever. Don't worry about it. We already making adjustments.
That's what I'm talking about.
Adjustments. Don't worry about that. We making adjustments. Forget that. We gonna go to the local watering hole. We got some TVs, and we gonna make the best of it. I said, as long as they got bourbon, tequila, and we can smoke cigars on the patio, we good to go.
Say less, then. Say less. Say less.
You know how we go. You know how we go. Shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
What's the keys to the game?
I'm sorry, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it, and I'm looking forward to see Ant-Man, and I'm looking forward to seeing him. Because I think they probably gonna have to put they're gonna have to put 2 people. You're gonna do Michael Porter Jr. on them, and then I think you're gonna have to. Yeah, but I think you're not going. One person not gonna do it. You're gonna have to.
You talking about Caldwell Pope, right?
Yeah. Oh no, Caldwell Pope. He too old. His ankle hurt, knees bad. Like you said. Now that's a catch and shoot guy. That's a catch and shoot guy. Now he's a real catch and shoot guy.
Yeah, he's a catch and shoot 3 and
right.
3 and D.
So I wouldn't put him on him. I would put Porter Jr. and I'll put what's the big boy on him? Try to muscle him a little bit. What's the boy? Aaron
Gordon.
Yeah, Aaron Gordon.
I'll put the big boys on. The big boys on. Yeah.
What you got, Kobe? What's the keys to the game, man?
You know,
It's going to
first
be
of
a good
all,
one.
I'm really looking forward. Hey, now I was looking at the
Oh, Cobra
comments.
looks like he wants to be anywhere but here. I know, right?
But look, I'm looking forward to the game. But I think that Minnesota being the best defensive team in all of the league, and they have the size and the athletes and the length to contend with the Denver Nuggets. I think that they got what they want. I think Rudy Gobert can check Jokic one on one. I mean, you can't stop Jokic anyway, but if anybody can make it hard for him, it'll be Rudy Gobert, the Defensive Player of the Year. I think that Ant-Man is going to take the challenge of guard. What's the shooter?
Murray.
Point, Murray.
Well, to guard Murray, and I think his size, his physicality is going to bother Murray a little bit, and just because of how great of a defense team they are, and schematically as well, I think they're smart enough to know to run Michael Porter Jr. off the 3-point line, make him do some other things, and offensively. I don't think that Denver has an answer for Cat. I think he's a wild card there because he's a big that's a very great 3-point shooter, and then he also can bulldoze his way to the basket, and he has a little quickness there too.
Yeah.
And what I've seen from Denver Nuggets defense is once you drive, you get into the paint, you drive to the basket. They don't have anybody that can contest your shots at the rim. Like Jokic is not contest your shot at the rim. He's taking up space, but if you go up there and you attack the rim, you're going to finish. Aaron Gordon is the only person they have that really challenge you at the rim. So if Aaron Gordon is assigned to come out to check Ant-Man, now they don't have any rim protectors. Yeah. So I think Minnesota has an advantage in this series. I know Denver is the defending champions, and we have to give them that respect. It will be a great series, but I'm going to tip the scale to the Minnesota side.
Yeah, I think me too.
Have a lot of hype.
Yeah. I think one thing to add on to that. True point guard, Conley Jr. is a very, very smart veteran leader.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, he put people in place to make plays. Guarantee you that.
Yes, he does. He does, man, and he's
a constant professional. He'll play another 5 years, and he'll get another big time contract. Guarantee it. Because
I agree.
You need people like that in your locker room. You need people like that in your locker room.
You do, bro. I agree with you guys 100%, man. Great perspectives in terms of that, man. What you think about the game tonight, man? The Clippers against Dallas.
Another great series. Another great series.
Some good basketball.
Yeah, that's a battle of offenses. Whoever put the ball up, whoever's more efficient is going to win that game. You got Kyrie and Luka. Pretty much versus Paul George and James Harden since Kawhi has been hobbled with his injury, so he hasn't really been effective. I think every game that he's played, the Clippers lost, and every game that he hasn't played, the Clippers won, which is a weird stat. But I don't know. That's a pick'em game. You know I have more faith. I have more faith in Luka and Kyrie to be more consistent offensively than Paul and James Harden because we have seen them fall short sometimes offensively, especially James Harden in big game playoff situations. We've seen him fold under pressure a little bit. So I'm going to I'm in favor for the Dallas Mavericks just because of that.
Hey guys, let me ask you guys this: what is a realistic move that can put LeBron and the Lakers back into championship contention?
If they get KD or Devin Booker or one of those great wing players to go with LeBron and Anthony Davis, or like a younger player, two-way younger player that's great. I mean, if they can get, somebody like Paul George over there, you know what I mean? Somebody like that. It has to be someone like that because. We still talking about what can they add to help LeBron and AD, but I think we forget LeBron in his 21st year. At some point, man, you gotta stop. I know he's still doing it and he's putting up big numbers, but at some point you gotta factor him out of the equation. Like, who can we get to go with AD, and then LeBron can get in where he fit in. If he still got juice in the tank, he's gonna do what he do. But they definitely need a young person that can get it.
I'm waiting on old response. When you look, hey Kobe, when you said basically make AD like first priority or whatever you look at it.
I know, but look, you got to. But you got to tip your hat to AD.
No, I know, bro. It's just he cringed. Like,
and he did his thing. I know he got hurt last game.
I tip my hat to the gentleman because he played the most games he's played in a while
for his career. His career.
Like, go to Gilbert Arenas' little podcast. His podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And Kenyon Martin said some of the realest shit ever.
He did.
Like, come on, bro. Come on, man.
His wife.
Come on, bro. Like, that shit is embarrassing, bro. Like, so, like my mom said, if you don't have nothing positive to say, don't say nothing at all. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I don't have nothing positive to say about Anthony Davis or whatever the case may be. To me, he is the ultimate person that has not reached his full potential. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, what type of people he got in his corner or what type of people he got with him, but
you would think, right? He plays with a player that spends $1 million on his body annually, right? In LeBron James. You would think, like, you know what, man, let me get with this program or whatever you doing, LeBron. You've been doing this for 21 years at a high level still. Let me get with you. Let me get with your training regimen or whatever it is or what have you. And let's follow a plan for me. I don't know if that has been the case. I haven't seen or witnessed anything of it. You know what I'm saying? He's a multi-skilled player. No disrespect to his game whatsoever, but you're right, man. The best ability is availability at the end of the day. Now, to Kobe's point and to you guys' point, he has been available this year. I give him mad.
Yeah, but I don't need you to be available against the G League Utah Jazz or I need you to be available when the playoffs come and our back is against the wall and we got to fight out of this alley and it's Selma of them and it's two of us. What we gonna do?
Yeah. And I agree with that. And
you gotta go down. You gotta fall on your sword.
He said he changed their name to the Denver Nuggets.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he fell on the sword. The sword went through his shoulder.
That's crazy. Bro, and then my thing is, as far as with the Lakers go, no disrespect to Mr. James, but a lot of people don't really want to play. You know, it's a lot of shit that come on with playing with Mr. James.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch when you shoot the ball. You gotta watch. Man, perfect example, and I hate to say it because he's a snitch. D'Angelo Russell best games that he's played was when LeBron wasn't playing. And I don't even really like his game like that. But what I'm saying is that's one thing about when you playing with the greats.
Yeah.
You gotta know how to play, and everybody can't play with the greats. Mm-hmm. So so who's gonna sacrifice to go over there? Who's gonna sacrifice? Oh, well, if I shoot the ball, am I gonna get benched? Or am I gonna do, you know what I'm saying? That's why when I played with two awesome players, Shaquille Brew, Mr. Treon Ridges, or whoever the case may be, that's why they used to love when I run the point because I didn't care about scoring buckets. Right. I was a mediocre player in Mr. Fredo's eyes. But if you look at then when you look at it, I got 7 assists, 3 steals, and I got the after party set up at their school. Shit, what you talking about? Make plays. It's more than making plays on the court. Shit.
You making plays on and off the court.
Shit. You talking about? Shit. That's what I'm talking about. Make plays. I'm making plays in life. You hear me? Shit. But on a but for real, I'm serious. You gotta understand, like, you got when you playing with the greats like that, that's just like when me and Kobe used to go, man, Kobe, no. I don't care if I'm going, man, look, He know I'm going to dish. He know I'm going to pass the ball out. He know I'm going to do, you got to play with a guy, and that comes to what you were saying, Fredo. You got to have that point guard or that person. Everybody got to play their role. Sometimes your role might not. Sometimes you might have a person where, like you said, Fredo, he might just be catch and shoot. Okay, but goddamn, you got to give me time to catch it. I can't, throw it up. If you just getting the ball to me with 2 seconds left to go on the shot clock, come on. So I don't know. I just think LA got to do some soul searching. I think they're relying on the gentleman Reeves. He should be a sixth man off the bench. Let him come in and give you some scoring, where he can come in and play with the second unit and be that first or be that second option on the second unit. You can see what he did a little bit at the end, in the end of the game, and Russell too. So I mean, I just think they need to.
I don't know if Russell can play without the ball like that. You're right, man. He strikes me as someone that
he need the ball in his hand.
He has to have
the ball in his hand. You giving him the ball late, and man, that ain't his game, bro.
Right.
That's not his game, bro.
Quick before we go into our next content, man. How do you fix the Phoenix Suns right quick?
Point guard. Just mentioned it. You need that person that's selfless, that like, look, I'm gonna get the people who need the ball when they need it, and I'm gonna spread it out. I'm gonna make sure I, share the wealth and put people in position to be successful. Because right now they don't have that. They don't have anybody, as far as those core 3 players on the perimeter. Nobody is willing to make the sacrifice.
Nobody. So you have to trade somebody to get that point guard. Who are you trading?
Well, I mean, the rumblings, you've been hearing Devin Booker want to go to New York. Let him go.
Okay, you go to New York. Who are you getting in return? You're not getting Brunson.
No, you're not. You can get I mean, I don't know who they have.
Right. That's gonna have to be like a 3-team trade, right?
But I'm sure they can add another team in the trade, and I'm sure there's some good solid free agents out there that can come and run the show. You don't need nobody great. You just need somebody that know how to effectively run the show and strap up on defense. Period.
Okay. All right. Hey man, what did you guys think about the NFL draft, man? How do you feel about what your teams did in the draft? I like what Baltimore did, and I like what Cincinnati did.
Well, that's cool and everything, but let's just get to the elephant in the room. Let's get to that Atlanta Falcons.
Let's get to it, bro.
Let's talk about what your philosophy is and how you was caught off. I want to hear, and let our listeners and viewers hear about what it is that your perspective on the Falcons and what you think.
Good alley-oop, bro.
And why you think it was a bad pick.
All right. So to all the viewers and listeners out there, obviously we had an NFL draft this past week, right? Which is last week. I was somewhat upset what Atlanta did with their pick. I wasn't upset at the player. I'm happy for Penix himself. But from an organization standpoint, I did not like what Atlanta Falcons did, being as though they signed Kirk Cousins to a 4-year, $180 million contract, 100 or 120 fully guaranteed, what have you, right? Coming off an Achilles. You go out, then you need defense. You need defensive linemen. You need another linebacker. You need a safety, cornerback, what have you. And I'm not going to say you wasted that pick, but you took that pick and invested on a quarterback that, guess what? He may not see the field in 4 years. I'm just giving you reality. So if Kirk Cousins play 4 years of good football, right? Good productivity, he's leading to the playoffs, etc. You didn't waste it a value pick in Penix for the next 4 years. And then you also got to keep in mind, Penix is about to turn 24 May 8th. Let's just say within 4 years, he's 28 years old at that point. Then what are you going to do? Are you going to, you got to think about picking up his option, his 5th-year option. Are you going to do that? So it's a bad move from a financial and an organizational standpoint. Now, you breaking it down to me, the other day as well, I see your perspective. But I look at it from a player perspective, team perspective, fan perspective, and organizational perspective. From an organizational perspective, if I'm the GM, I'm not making that move, because if I'm going out getting Kirk Cousins, that's telling me that we're ready to compete and ready to win right now. it's not a situation where it's a it's a situation where with what's my guy name? I can't even think right quick. Aaron Rodgers situation and Love or what have you, where Aaron Rodgers was had 2 years left on his deal or what have you. You understand what I'm saying? That's not a situation with that. This situation, they went out and drafted a quarterback when they just signed a quarterback less than 2 months with $100 million guaranteed deal. That's my perspective on it. I wouldn't have done that.
What you think, Cole?
I mean, I know one of our questions is going to be who's one of the biggest losers. I was going to say the Falcons because of their draft choice and getting Penix at the 8th pick. And I get it. You need that insurance quarterback, in case. KG. Yeah.
Good point, KG.
In case Cousins get hurt or in case he doesn't recover fully. You need somebody that's able to step in there and run the offense. But if you're going to draft a quarterback at 8th, why sign $100 million man? Why not get that 8th pick at quarterback, develop him or see what he got? I mean, he is an older, more experienced quarterback. He can jump right in there and do some things because he does have a talented arm. And then you can use that $100 million you spent on Cousins and get him some weapons around him. So that's why it didn't make sense to me.
Well, I'm not going to talk too long about this topic. I'm gonna just do a little bit from an organization thing. It was a shock, first of all, to everybody, right? But I don't think they just had one draft pick. I think they got a quality player, first, and then we don't. Who's to say that the player that they would have took with the number 8 pick? How do we know he gonna be come in and be a standout player?
I agree, but it was a position of need, though. At the end of the day,
wait, hold on.
Okay.
It was a position of need, and they filled that position of need. If you look at the next 3 picks, they got a defensive player in the 2nd round. They got a defensive player in the 3rd round. Look it up on your. I know you're sitting in front of the computers, right? So They got their next 3 picks. They did all defense, right? So my thing is, if I value as an organization, if I value and I have a long-term plan. If I can bring this gentleman in and he can learn from the most professional, constant pro.
Right.
If he could come in and he can be a great insurance policy, right? And also show signs and when he does get in there and play well, and whether it's preseason, whether injuries happen, we don't know what Kirk Cousins is going to do. We don't.
People if you knew what Kirk Cousins was going to do.
Hold on, just let me finish real quick.
My bad, bro. My bad.
Let me finish real quick. What I'm saying is we just don't know what it is. I'm not saying that I would have done the thing. What I'm saying is I'm just looking at it from a different point of view. That's all. What I'm saying is learning behind any, and Kobe will tell you this, I would say any pro, if you get behind a pro like that, Kirk Cousins is the ultimate pro, period. Does what he needs to do. On the field, off the field, whatever the case may be, if he can come and learn behind him and push him every day,
right?
Push him every day. It's like, yeah, you fuck up 1 or 2 games, yeah, Willie beaming, just like the memes has been out, right? Everybody seen the memes, yeah. You fuck around if you want. You used to do the commercial by yourself. Now it's you feel me? So my thing is, if you can keep that pressure on him. And I'm learning how to be a quarterback. I'm learning how to be a pro. I'm learning how to be, and we just don't know. An Achilles is one of the come on, man, an Achilles injury. So I'm not saying I would have did that. What I'm saying is we don't know if this defensive player at the number 8 spot, he would have came in and he would have wrecked shop. What player do y'all have? Or what defensive player does y'all have going at number 8? What I'm saying is
Dallas Turner,
the boy from where? From
Alabama,
Texas,
Alabama.
And where did he go? Where did he go?
He ended up going
Minnesota, right?
16, 17 to
Minnesota. To Minnesota,
yeah.
Right? Number 18 or something like that, right?
Yes, yeah.
So Atlanta passed on him, and a couple other people passed on him as well, correct?
That may have been
because he wasn't the first. He was not the first defensive player. he was not the first defensive player taken. It was,
No, he
as
wasn't. The
far
guy
as
from
edge goes,
yep,
because the boy from
Indianapolis.
right. So the boy from Texas went. The D lineman from Texas went, and then there was another player. But with all that being said, like I said, I just looked at it from a different perspective. I think they looking at it for the long haul. Whatever, so be it. They falling on their sword. Whatever works for them, works for them. That's not my organization. Good luck to Penix staying out them clubs in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So good luck with that.
True story, bro.
But go ahead,
Let me ask
Fredo.
you
Say
guys
what you was
this:
going. No,
biggest winners
Fredo.
and losers of the NFL draft.
Hold on,
Yeah.
Fredo. Say what you was gonna say real quick. I want to hear what you was gonna say.
No, basically same thing that I've been saying. When you draft, look at when you draft a player like Penix, man. Me personally, he's a plug and play player. He, like I said, you talking about 4 or 5 years experience or what have you. That's somebody like that. I'm plugging in and playing. Pause. But
Okay.
I'm not putting him on the sideline for, like I said, 2 to 4 years. I'm not doing that. He needs to play immediately. That's so. I mean, that's my comeback in terms of that.
So you like fuck it, win or lose. Here, I'm gonna let him learn by getting live firepower. Let him learn.
Yeah, being as though he have experience, exactly. And if it's
he don't
somebody
have
like
no experience, Fredo. He don't got no experience playing in the National Football League.
If it was somebody, right? Okay, if it was somebody like the North Carolina quarterback, then you're right. I can understand.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? Is
they both played in college.
The North Carolina quarterback didn't have tons of experience like that in terms of playing. I know he played a year, 2 years. My bad, 2 years. But you look at
2 years. The quarterback Drake May been starting since he was a freshman.
Drake May has been playing for 2 years. He's a red shirt sophomore, bro.
Okay.
So you got to understand his freshman year, Howell was the quarterback.
Okay.
Sam Howell was their quarterback.
Okay.
But when you got guys like a Jaden Daniels or a Penix, you know what I'm saying, or what have you, that
been playing a long
Williams
time.
has tons of experience. Yeah, those are plug and play players to me. And,
right.
and you know what I'm saying, from my perspective, my opinion. That's all.
Right.
They don't have a lot of time to waste to be sitting on the bench behind
yeah,
them.
Man.
Yeah. You look up, Penix gonna be 30 years old by the time if he sit on the bench for 4 years.
And then you got to look at the contract too. It goes back to that. You got to make a decision. You got to pick up that 5th year contract, bro.
I don't know. They don't got to pick up that 5th year contract. It could be a 1 year deal, and you ball out. If you ball out, then I'll reward you. If you do not ball out, you will not be rewarded.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't think that makes fiscal sense though, from a fiscal standpoint.
I got you. I got you.
Biggest winners and losers of the draft, guys.
Well, we already all agreed. Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, they're the losers, hands down. So I go with my winner. I think to me, hands down, Chicago Bears. I think they got the cream of the crop at quarterback, and then they lucked up and landed what's his name, Rome Abunze. Yep. So they lucked up and got him, and to go with, they already got Keenan Allen in free agency, and you already got DJ Moore there. So, hey, look, Caleb Williams come into a beautiful situation. He got a lot of toys to play with, and I'm going to go with them as my biggest winner.
Facts. Okay. What you got? Oh.
I like the Pittsburgh Steelers. I like what they did with their draft.
They did.
I don't even, and they in my division, but I like what Steelers did with their draft. I think they got some good plug-in and players that they can come in and make a contribution. And with that defense, I think they was just a couple players away. So I like what they did with their draft.
Brian Williams said, "Can we really grade a draft until we see them on the grass?" Yeah, it's just, I guess, just you got a good point.
B-Dub, you right.
It's subjective commentary. You right.
B-Dub, you right.
You right.
We'll come back after next. We'll be there next year. This time next year, we'll see how everybody's did from the previous year. Caleb Williams, Kobe made a great point about the quarterback, Caleb Williams. He do got a lot of options or whatever the case may be. Good luck having time to get that ball out. So
yeah. To me, man, I think Baltimore. I think Baltimore was a winner. Philadelphia was a winner in my eyes in terms of, I mean, those two organizations can pretty much teach a masterclass when it comes to drafting, man. I'm sorry. I mean, the way Philadelphia was moving up and down that board, trading back, picking up extra picks for 2025. I mean, it was just, it was just very impressive. in terms of my own team, I didn't. Although I was somewhat satisfied with the picks that we have or what have you. There's some things I thought we could have did better. I know we got your boy Mike Silverstein?
Yeah,
yeah,
solid.
solid.
He'll if the streets of DC don't get him, he'll play 10 years in the National Football League.
Can he play outside too? Oh,
I would leave him right inside, let him play the nickel. I'll let him play the nickel.
Don't even tinker with
I'll
it.
leave him right inside, let him play the nickel. He can mess around. He's physical. He's a leader. He knows how to talk. He knows how to he knows how to fit and run when it comes to the running scheme. That to me, even though he was a second round or third round?
Second round.
To me, that is a plug right away. My starting nickel right now. As soon as he get off the bird in Dulles Airport. Yeah, love him. Love his game.
So since we talk about your mob, Fredo, and I know it's a question you about to ask us anyway. I believe y'all got one of the steals of the draft. One of
McCaffrey?
You talking about? He talking about the defensive tackle from Illinois.
Zerhan Newton.
Yeah, Zerhan Newton. Yeah,
Zerhan Newton. I think that was one of the steals of the draft. He fell in y'all lap. What, in the second round?
Yes.
Because prior to his injury, he was top 10 on the big draft board. He was
locked pretty early.
He was top 10, and he ranked first over the last 2 years amongst the nation interior defenders. So for him to fall in y'all lap in the second round, I think y'all got to steal.
What he play, Kobe?
He's in interior on the defensive line.
Yes, he's a defensive tackle.
What school? What
Illinois.
So he gonna play over Justin Allen or the other boy?
No, it's gonna be more of a with Dan Quinn's scheme, they run more of a rotation in terms of the defensive line. But I tell you what, though, to your point, I think it's more of an insurance policy too, because this is I think Allen's last year in terms of guaranteed money. Although he got 2 years left on his deal, this is last year with guaranteed money. So he could be trade bait next year. I don't know if they extend him what.
So they just getting them right for the future. Got you.
Yeah. Right.
So you wouldn't have had a problem. So you wouldn't have had a problem if the Atlanta Falcons used a second round pick on the quarterback, just not the number 8 pick.
There you go.
Got you.
There you go. Good point right there, bro.
Got you.
Give me your draft day steals, guys.
So I just gave you one. But you already know we had our draft picks last week on last week's show, and you know how bad I wanted Keon Coleman to come to Baltimore. So I think Buffalo Bills got a good one with that one, man. I think he's a steal. I think he's a steal.
I like his personality.
I'm mad we ain't get my man like 2 4 out of our shit. Nice. Man, we went and got the up. Look,
hey, no,
we had him.
Y'all got Mims
because he got picked. I'm trying to think. He got picked a couple picks before the Bengals pick. I thought we had him because the boy from Penn State went.
I think he's from Oregon State, right?
Yeah. That's the one. That's the boy.
That was a great. But y'all got Mims though too. That's a good pick.
Yeah, but that ain't like 2 4, man.
Yeah,
man. But I think Washington got the steal. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love that cornerback that y'all got. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, I just didn't like the wide receiver that we picked up with the last pick that we had in the third round, McCaffrey.
Yeah,
I didn't like that. He was pretty much valued as a
that was a stretch. Yeah,
huh? Yeah, it was a stretch, man.
Yeah, I thought that was a stretch.
I wanted. I think Anaya Smith. I wanted Anaya Smith. I think he ended up going to Philadelphia, wide receiver out of Texas A&M, which I think he's going to be a steal in the draft as well.
Yeah, he can boogie.
He sure can. And Malachi Corley. The Jets picked him up in the third round.
Yeah. Where'd he come out of?
Western Kentucky.
Mm-hmm. Western Kentucky. That boy, the first gentleman that you mentioned, the youngin that you mentioned, did he wear like number 0 or something like that?
Yes, he do, bro. And he returned kickoffs, punts, wide receivers, scat back.
Hey, Cole, Fredo, you know how I judge the receivers. Oh, if I got to check him, I'm locked in. Film all night.
You ain't going out that weekend.
No, you're not, bro.
Hey, look, ain't no Thursday night. You come visit me Friday night. We gonna chill. Ain't no hanging out that night. Saturday night.
Man. Yeah,
no
that's dreams
way.
and nightmares right there, champ. Yeah.
Nah, we can relax with the dreams.
Relax.
Right? I mean, you know.
Yeah. Damn, Fredo.
What, man? No Diddy. My bad. No Diddy.
Crazy.
I'm sorry to all the viewers and listeners out there. My bad.
Crazy.
Yes, man. So okay. So you got So you guys were overall, you guys were as impressed with your own team's draft.
Yeah.
I was cool with it. I mean, you know, I thought we should have. I thought we could have got a couple. I think we should have did a little bit more. I think we should have got another offensive lineman, but. Right. I mean, you know, we cool. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
And for us, other than not getting Coleman, who I really wanted, right. I followed their report card after the draft. The expert analysis gave them A+ or A's on every pick that they made, except for they got I think a quarterback out of Kentucky. They gave that a C. But all the other drafts was pretty much A+, A or A-.
Okay. But look here, guys. I want to apologize. You know, this is our last content before we end the show tonight. I want to apologize to you guys in terms of last week. I know I said Mo was a hip hop head, and I forgot to include you guys into it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know I got I know I ruffled your feathers and stuff like that. So I want to apologize. So with that being said,
in the words of my man, 15 years old, he talking about the niggas a hip hop head.
Hey.
With that being said, man, so look, we're gonna do it like I said, a couple of questions in terms of hip hop trivia, and then we're gonna get on out of here. So just let me know when y'all ready.
We ready.
All right, starting with you, O. And this is just an easy one. What does the acronym CREAM stands for?
Man, next question, man.
Oh, it's a softball question.
Man, give me a little question, man. First of all, that's everybody know that's Wu-Tang. Come on, man. Come on, man. Everybody knows.
Hey, Dollar Buddy, Dollar
come on, man. Hey, man. Hey, look, call. Hey, listen, man. Listen, hey, viewers and listeners, you all know what CREAM ain't, man. Stop playing. Go put that Wu-Tang on, man.
Hey, that's how I used to be in class too.
Come on,
teach you, man. Hey, Cole, you know I know that shit.
Hey, Cole, you gonna ask me to stand up and read, and we gotta go play against Gators in a couple hours. Look, I might walk out in your class, boy.
Hey, Kobe, I'm laughing because I used to do that shit too.
Man, next question, man.
All right, next question. All right, Kobe.
Pass through everything around me.
Got you. Kobe, which bad boy artist was the first to release music on that label?
Craig Mack.
Oh, which rapper is the son of jazz musician Olu Darza?
Oh, I don't know that one. That's a good one. I don't know that one.
No, that's your favorite rapper.
I know. Kobe, relax, bro.
No, I gotta check
Kobe,
with you.
Kobe, I was gonna say I don't know that one, and then I was gonna say, looking out of my project window. Yeah. That's that Nas, boy.
He was coming back full circle.
Man,
okay.
Come on, man.
He should have just told you jump off the 14th Street Bridge with that question.
Facts.
Hey, Kobe.
Yeah.
What's Tupac's birth name?
Tupac.
I take it as you don't know. Oh, dog. What is Tupac's birth name?
I don't know.
Lassane Parish Crooks.
Yeah. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm definitely no disrespect to the great Tupac, but definitely understood why you changed your name.
Yeah, I've never even I never even heard that, bro.
Yeah, that's better. That's better than a hip hop trivia. That's real life trivia.
Yeah.
No bullshit. Hey, Kobe. No, I'm sorry. Who was known as the godfather of gangster rap?
That's now you can't. Everybody know that's the difference of opinion. You can go to Ice-T.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or you can go to some people say Ice Cube. Yeah, that's a matter of an opinion. That ain't no fact.
In your opinion, what you got then?
I mean, I would start. I mean, Ice T was one of the first ones. I mean, you know, in my mind, but I don't know. You know, I wasn't out there, but I would say Ice T.
Okay, bet. I got Easy E on here.
Ice T was before Easy E.
Yeah, it's got Easy E. Yeah, Easy E on here, bro.
I saw a podcast Ice T was on. He gave credit. I can't remember the rapper name, but he gave credit to a dude that's from Philadelphia being the originator of gangster music. He was from Philly, not corrupt. He's an old school dude.
Oh,
came from Philly, moved to Oakland.
Okay, Kobe. What was the name of the hip hop trio known for their album "The Low End Theory" in 1991?
Man, if you don't go to the riots of T.C. Williams and when they segregated the schools and try and get your tribe called Quest together. How about you?
Man.
How about
you didn't even know that, Kobe, did you? See,
I didn't.
You did, okay.
Hey, but he don't got to. That's why we blood.
Yeah.
He know. If I know, he know.
Pass the ball.
Okay.
Point guard.
Hey, Kobe, sign, feature, or drop. MC Lyte, Nicki Minaj, Missy Elliott, or Lauryn Hill.
So you gave me 4 people with 3 options.
Right. So just I gave you sign, feature, or drop. Just
I'm dropping Nicki Minaj right off the bat. We already know that.
Shouldn't even be in that category. Shouldn't even be mentioned with them.
Right. So
who you signing? Who you featuring?
I'm signing Missy Elliott, and I'm going to feature MC Lyte. Missy Elliott, you know, she a superstar. She gonna sell records. She gonna make us some money. But then you put a dope ass rapper like MC Lyte on a feature of one of her songs. We going all the way to the top.
Okay. Dog. You got signed 2, feature 2, and drop 1. That's NWA, Mobb Deep, Wu-Tang, EPMD, and Outkast.
I'm signing Outkast. I need that good money from the South.
Yes.
You said sign 2. So you said Outkast. You said Mobb Deep.
You're signing 2. You're featuring 2, and you're dropping 1.
I'm signing Outkast, and I'm signing NWA. I'm featuring Mobb Deep, and I'm featuring what would you say, Mobb Deep?
EPMD Ghetto Boy. Yeah, EPMD Ghetto Boys.
That's a tough category, cuz.
That's tough. I ain't gonna lie, I'd already had my mind made up for the last question you said about MC Lyte, because y'all crazy for not having Lauryn Hill on it.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
But yeah, so I'll sign NWA, and I'm gonna sign Outkast. I'm gonna feature Ghetto. Am I featuring Ghetto Boys or am I featuring Scarface?
You can feature 2. You're featuring 2.
But Scarface is different than the Ghetto Boys.
It's your call, bro.
I love Mobb Deep. I'm gonna feature Mobb Deep, and I'm gonna feature what was the other one? Mobb Deep.
Okay. So I got NWA.
Drop EPMD. Drop EPMD. Drop EPMD. I'm gonna go Mobb Deep and what you call it? Ghetto Boys.
Okay, got you. Let me run that past you, Kobe. Who you signing 2, featuring 2, dropping 1? NWA, Mobb Deep, Wu-Tang, EPMD, Ghetto Boys, Outkast.
Damn. I gotta go with shit. I'm gonna go with signing NWA and Wu-Tang. I'm gonna feature Outkast.
Damn, I forgot Wu-Tang was in there.
Yeah.
Feature Outkast and drop everybody else.
But you got another feature though. You got one more feature.
And say who I got left?
So again, you got
EPMD and Scar. You got EPMD and
you got NWA, Mobb Deep, Wu-Tang, Outkast, and I just threw in Run DMC as well.
Mobb Deep is my other feature.
Okay. Hey, B Dub said signing Cass and Wu-Tang. Okay. Hey man, any final thoughts, guys, before we get up out of here, man?
Yeah, I just NBA playoffs is awesome, man, and the basketball, man, to see these gentlemen, how tough they playing with an extra energy, extra whatever, man. It's definitely crazy. I saw something that said NBC is offering TNT, I think 1.5 or 2.5 billion dollars to buy back the rights to host the NBA. Yeah, it's look up.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so NBC is trying to get it back from TNT. But if I was TNT, I wouldn't sell them shit. No
Yeah.
way. No way I'm giving up this, what I'm saying? But yeah, I love the way that this NBA playoffs is going. I feel bad for Kevin Durant in Phoenix in Arizona. But Bradley Beal, he stunk it up.
Big time, bro.
And he was your Tobias Harris.
Hey, bro, that's a hell of an analogy right there.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
third option, like you said, catch and shoot, not making an impact on the game. I mean, those were. I'm just going off. I mean, what did he do? I think him and Tobias Harris this season, and Fred don't mind him and Tobias Harris in the same category this year.
Hey, he put that in perspective for you, bro.
He did, bro. I ain't got nothing to say on that one, man. Yeah, you trumped me on that one, champ. Any final thoughts, Cobra?
No, man, it's one of those years where I'm not happy as being a sports fan. Started off with NCAA basketball, men and women, and the NBA playoffs is exciting as it's been in a long time. And then we looking forward to this summer. We got the Olympics coming. Track and field. USA basketball should have a great showing because all of the big dogs decided that they want to play again. So I'm this one of those years. I'm just happy being a sports fan.
Yeah, me and you both, bro. I share your same sentiment, man. Well, look here, man. It's been a great show, man. To all the viewers and listeners out there, man, we appreciate you rocking with us tonight. If you want to catch the audio version of this show, you can catch it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or wherever you get your podcasts. On that note, good night.
Salute.
Salute.
No Cap Sports Show, where sports and combos collide.